This is seeds filter. Okay, filters are different types. One is sintered glass filter, membrane filter. Membrane filter are classified into collodion and millipore. The seeds filter is used for the materials like sugars, vaccines, serum, which cannot be autoclaved or sterilized by boiling or sterilizers. So, what is the disc used for the filtration is asbestos disc. What is that? Asbestos disc. Okay. Seeds filter, you remember this. So each spotter carries one mark. There will be 10 spotters, and this is Felix and Dreyer's tube, which is used for Vidal test for the diagnosis of enteric fever. H antigen is woolly, agglutination is woolly, whereas O antigen, which is granular. That is filter. Again, it's a filter. This is made up of what? It is used in the. I think I'm talking. No, you can't hear. Louder. How much louder I can speak? This is material what? Candle filter. Again, it is used for sterilization. This is Lowy bond comparator. What is this? Lowy bond comparator. Lowy bond comparator, not love bond. Lowy, L-O-V-I, B-O-N-D counter. It is used for adjustment of pH. Normal pH is, optimum pH is 7.4. Alkaline, you grow Vibrio cholerae. Acid, you grow in fungi. Okay. Next is Chaitanya, next time, mama. Rest of them you go again. Next batch you come. So you have studied Lowy bond comparator for adjustment of pH, seeds gas, seeds filter, asbestos disc, filtration, candle filter, sterilization. That is Felix and Dreyer's tube. This is Castaneda's biphasic method. Castaneda's biphasic medium. There is a solid medium and liquid medium, usually used for culturing brucella and enteric fever also. Just when you inoculate the material, just allow the liquid to flow like this, then growth occurs, then you subculture and take the organism. This is Robertson cooked meat medium. Robertson cooked RCM. Robertson cooked meat medium. Everybody say Robertson cooked meat medium. Robertson cooked meat medium. Robertson cooked meat medium. Here minced meat is added to absorb the oxygen. It is used for growing the anaerobic organism. Example of anaerobic organism, Clostridium species and Bacteroides species. There are three Clostridium. Clostridium melchi causes gas gangrene. Clostridium tetani causes tetanus. Clostridium botulinum causes food poisoning. Okay. Next we'll move on. You bring that. This is LJ medium. What is this? LJ medium. Lowinston Jensen medium. Lowinston Jensen medium. It consists of beaten egg, mineral salt, asparagine, malachite green. Malachite green is added to inhibit other organisms. Malachite green is added. So it is dispensed in screw capped bottle. What? Screw capped bottle. And tuberculosis takes 7 to 8 weeks to grow. How much? 8 weeks to grow. And it is sterilized by tindalization, inspissation, intermittent sterilization, partial sterilization, tindelization. 80 degrees centigrade for 3 successive days. How much? 80 degrees centigrade. 80. 80 for 3 days. First day all vegetative forms get killed. Second day spores are transformed to vegetative form, they get killed. Third day as a precautionary measures. It is sterilized by inspissation and tindelization, partial sterilization, intermittent sterilization. 80 degrees centigrade. 80 degrees for 3 successive days. 80 degrees for 3 successive. Laugh is good for health. Chalo. Next. ಆಯ್ತಾ ಮೀಡಿಯಾಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಬನ್ನಿ ಮೆಕಾಂಕಿ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಅಗಾರ್ ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ ಅಗಾರ್ ಇದು ತೊಗೊಂಡೋಗಿ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಸಿಂಟರ್ಡ್ ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ sintered glass filter again used for sterilization. Okay. Sugars, media, serum and all those things. Okay, this is cement citrate agar. Ability of organism utilize citrate as only source of carbon. Klebsiella citrate positive, E. coli citrate negative. Klebsiella, okay. Klebsiella, this is okay. Indole negative. Principle of indole test is ability of utilize amino acid tryptophan and convert into indole gas. You grow the organism overnight. How much? Overnight growth. And add coax and Ehrlich reagent. It will turn pink. E. coli is there?
Sir, this is E. coli, sir. This is E. coli, this is Klebsiella.
See this, pink. Indole positive, pink. This is triple sugar.
This is urease. This is
Triple sugar TSI. Triple sugar iron agar. It contains how many sugars? 3. Glucose, lactose, sucrose. 10 parts of lactose, 10 parts of sucrose, 1 part of glucose. So it has got an indicator, phenol red. So when all the sugars are fermented, they change the color into yellow, dirty fellow, yellow, Marti fellow.
So this is negative also.
Which
This
one?
is negative. Mannitol, urease, TSI, citrate.
This is urease, no?
This is urease, sir. This is TSI. This is citrate.
This is original 3 sugar, okay. TSI, triple sugar iron agar, okay. 3 sugars. It has got ferrous ammonium sulfate. Sulfate is converted into sulfite and production of blackening. It detects the color of the H2S also. What? H2S also. Urease contains, remember mnemonic PAPU, PAPU. Peptone, agar, urea, one more P, peptone, agar, phenol red, urea. Organism which produces urease splits urea into ammonia and carbon dioxide. There will be change in the color. Change in the color. Highly urease positive organism within half an hour is Proteus. What was? Proteus. Citrate हो गया, urease हो गया, indole हो गया. Then what is this?
Mannitol, sir.
Mannitol motility. it is called mannitol motility medium. It detects both motility and fermentation of mannitol. If the growth is in a zigzag pattern, the organism is motile, whereas if it is in a straight line, the organism is non-motile. ಇದು ಮೆನಿಟಲ್ ಮೊಟಿಲಿಟಿ ಕ್ಲೆಪ್ಸಿಯಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತು ಈಕೋಲೈ ಇತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ?
ಇದೆ ಸರ್ ಕ್ಲೆಪ್ಶೆಲಿಯಾ.
ಇದು ಕ್ಲೆಪ್ಸಿಯಲ್ಲ.
ಹೌದು ಸರ್, ಇದು ಈಕೋಲೈ.
ಇದು ಈಕೋಲೈ.
ಕ್ಲೆಪ್ಶೆಲಿಯಾ.
Look here. Compare this. Hold this. This is in a straight line, that is zigzag pattern.
So you say like this, sir. This is
Immic test. It is called as Immic test. Indol, methyl.
Indol
negative.
Klebsiella, mannitol positive.
Mannitol positive.
Urease, A by A. So
A by means acid,
A by A.
acid and acid fermented, all three sugars, and there should be a gas, but some gas is there in the bottom.
This is A by A.
This is urease. This is citrate. Okay. This is indol positive, mannitol fermented and motile. This is A by A with gas. This is where urease negative. Citrate negative. Here that is citrate positive.
Yes, sir.
Okay, remove this. So along with this you have two more biochemical reaction, catalase. Catalase is ability of organism to convert hydrogen peroxide into water and oxygen. Convert hydrogen peroxide into water and oxygen. So you take an emulsion of organism, put hydrogen peroxide, there will be bubbling. What? Bubbling. Oxidase is everybody. Tetramethyl, paraphenylene, diamine dihydrochloride. Tetramethyl, paraphenylene, diamino dihydrochloride. Take 1% of oxidase reagent. Take how much? 1% of oxidase reagent. Rub it onto the paper. They will be changed into the purple. It will be colorless. It will change into oxidase positive is Pseudomonas. Oxidase positive is Pseudomonas. Oxidase negative is Enterobacteriaceae. All Enterobacteriaceae.
Chocolate agar.
Blood agar torsi first. Blood agar contains nutrient agar plus 7% of sheep RBCs. Blood agar is red in color. It is an example of enriched media as well as differential media. Example of enriched media and differential media. It differentiates between alpha, beta and gamma streptococci. Example of alpha streptococci is Streptococcus viridans, beta is A to U except ING, gamma is Enterococci, Streptococcus faecalis. This is blood agar. Heated blood agar, chocolate agar. Heated blood agar is called as chocolate agar. Heated blood agar is called as chocolate agar. So it is like peeled banana. So when you heat the blood, RBCs are broken, the nutrient materials come out. It is used for fastidious organisms like Haemophilus influenzae, Corynebacterium diphtheria and Neisseria. So chocolate agar, when you add potassium tellurite, it is called as potassium tellurite agar. It looks similar, potassium tellurite agar. Then this is McConkey. McConkey we remember with the plant, PLANT, plant. P for peptone, L for lactose, A for agar, N for neutral red, T for taurocolate. You can differentiate between lactose fermenters and non-lactose fermenters. Lactose fermenters are pink in color, non-lactose fermenters are pale in color, pale or colorless. Example of lactose fermenters are E. coli and Klebsiella. Non-lactose fermenters are Salmonella, Shigella, Proteus, Pseudomonas. SSPP, Salmonella, Shigella, Proteus, Pseudomonas. TCBS is Selective medium for Vibrio cholerae. What? Selective medium for Vibrio cholerae. It called as tarocolate, citrate, bile salt sucrose agar. The colonies of Vibrio cholerae will be yellow in color. It ferments sucrose. It ferments sucrose. So any other medias? That's all. So how many? Total so many were there, no? So this is the list. This is the list. What you have: seeds filter, filtration, asbestos disc, drayers with tube is for viral test. Sterile swab. Sterile swab you have seen. Okay. Sterile swab. How do you sterilize this sterile swab? Swabs are sterilized in hot air one, disposable plastic one or gamma radiation. Low bond comparator adjust. Plastic syringe is used for giving injection. Sterilized by plastic syringe, dispo van. How it is sterilized? Gamma radiation. Hot air one temperature. Hot air one temperature. 160 degrees for 1 hour, 180 degrees for half an hour. What are the 4 materials that are sterilized in hot air one? 4 materials that are sterilized in hot air one. Syringe, no. Glasswares, instruments, oils, swabs, powders. Okay. Autoclave 121 degrees, 15 pound pressure for 15 to 20 minutes. Autoclave. Inspicitor, low bond inspicitor for partial sterilization of egg media, Levinson junction media. Bacterial loop sterilized by red hot sterilization. Bacterial loop sterilization of red hot sterilization. Pasture pipette again for inoculating media. Candle filter sterilization. Sintered glass filter for filtration. Blood culture bottle you have seen for collection of blood. Blood agar, differential enriched media. Chocolate agar, heated blood agar. TCBS for Vibrio cholerae. LJ medium for tuberculosis. Antibiotic sensitivity test. The McConkey's agar for enteric organism. Peptone water for doing biochemical reaction. Castanidas for growing Brucella and Salmonella. Robertson cooked medium for growing anaerobic organism. So immunoglobulin G has got a pair of heavy chain and pair of light chain held together by disulfide bond. 5 molecules of IgG held together by J chain. VDRL slide for doing VDRL. What is the antigen for VDRL? Cardiolipin, lectin and cholesterol. And tuberculin syringe for doing Mantoux test. MMR vaccine, hepatitis B vaccine, DPT vaccine. LX gel precipitation test, Nagler reaction for detection of alpha toxin of Clostridium perfringens. Mantoux test for doing tuberculin test. So these are the slides you are supposed to see and identify staphylococci, gram-positive arranged in clusters, streptococci, gram-positive cocci in chain, mycobacterium long states, slightly curved, and McConkey agar we show with LF colony E. coli, NLF colony like Salmonella, blood agar with beta amylosis, streptococci, citrate slant. You have seen already triple sugar iron urase. Virology you will have embryonated egg. Yes, embryonated egg. Different routes of inoculation in the yolk sac, in the chorioallantoic membrane and allantoic cavity. Egg derived vaccine, rabies, influenza vaccine. Okay. Microtiter plate for doing ELISA, Ebola virus diagram you have, and viral transport media, real time PCR. Again diagram we show the graph. Parasitology we have tapeworm. This one you have to look at tapeworm. Man get infected by eating partially cooked, uncooked beef or pork. Roundworm, man get infected by consumption of egg. And liver fluke, Cercaria. NIH swab for Enterobius vermicularis. Ova hookworm, non-bile stain. Tichuris tichura, bile stain. Barrel-shaped mucus plug. Balsodium falciparum, gametocyte we have. EH we have cyst, Trichomonas vaginalis and tinea. All these things are. So this is about parasitology. Mycology we have Sebrodextrose agar, special media for selective for fungi. What is the speciality separate dextrozagar? Why only fungi grow? Why bacteria will not grow? Acidic pH. Then slide culture is done for isolated colonies of fungi. You have to see Aspergillus, Rhizopus, Candida albicans, Cryptococcus, Penicillium, Rhizosporidium, again all these things, and Candida in gram stain, Cryptococcus with negative staining. This is all you have. Out of this, 10 spotters will come. Yes. The next batch will call. We'll show them. This is one part of 10 marks. Okay, 10 marks.